Today, I'm going to show you how to make perfect hands in Zbrush. If you're working alongside me with this project, go to the light box, go to Tool, and select any one of these human bodies here. You can select Average Human or Nick or Julie or any of those demo models. Those all work great. So here I've got my quick sketch here, and I haven't even really made hands yet. It's just a block in the shape of a hand. What I'm going to do first is hold Control and Shift and make sure I have my Select Rectangle tool selected here. So when I hold Control and Shift and I drag over the hands, it's just going to show the hands. If I hold Control and Shift and I click and drag outside of that, it'll show the opposite of what I had selected. Go over to Geometry, Modify Topology, Delete Hidden, and that's going to delete the original hands that I had there. I'm going to hit Close Holes, which is right next to that. And that's going to close up my mesh and get rid of those ugly hands that I had there before. So next I'm going to go to Subtool, Append, and append in a Z-sphere. For this video, if you're not familiar with Z-spheres, go back and watch my other tutorial on how to get started with Z-spheres. It'll save you a lot of time and it'll help you follow along with me. Drag my sphere up and over, and we're just going to use the move sort of where our hand is going to be. Switch to draw mode, make your brush size real small. We're going to snap to side view here, and I'm going to start by drawing on one sphere on the left. Now you see this cone inside of the hand here. From the angle facing directly where you want to draw your sphere, click on the base of that cone, that little circle, and draw another one. And now rotate the camera around, find the center of that cone again, rotate the camera around, and draw one more. You got a thumb and 4 fingers. Now on each one of these, you're going to start to draw, hold Shift, and it's going to create another sphere on top of that one that's the same size. Draw it out, hold Shift, draw it out, hold Shift, draw, hold Shift, draw, hold Shift. You just do this so that you have 3 joints for each finger. Now we're going to go to move mode. I'm going to make my brush size 1 so that it only affects one Z-sphere at a time. Make sure you turn on local symmetry because that's going to make your life a lot easier. Going to get that into position there, and the same for the others. Get them all relatively similar length. Switch to scale mode, and you can scale any one of these joints in here. Now don't bother with rotate. You can even scale this base one here, and it's going to make the hand shape a little more accurate. If you want to save a little time too, hold Control and click on the middle joint to move the joints attached around it. So what we're doing is just blocking out the basic shape, and that looks basically correct. So we're going to go over to the right here, go down to Adaptive Skin, and you have your Preview, Density, and Dynamesh resolution. Hit Preview, and it gives you a basic preview of what your hand is going to look like there. Then if you go all the way to the top in your Tool menu up here, click Make Polymesh 3D, and now you can click on this and it's just its own subtool. So if we go back to our original scene with our body and our hand, now we can go to Subtool, Append, and we can actually append in that hand. Go up to the Go to Unmasked Mesh Center button, and it'll snap your gizmo right to the center of your mesh. Now hit W and scale it up. You can duplicate this hand. So then we'll select our body. Make sure that the hand is directly below it, the one that you want to merge with it. Before we merge this together, we're going to go select the hand, go to Z plugin, Subtool Master, select Mirror. Make sure X-axis is selected and hit OK. And it's going to pop that out on the other side, so now you have it on both sides. Go down to Merge and hit Merge Down. But they're not connected yet, so we're going to go to Geometry, turn on Dynamesh, set your resolution a little higher so you don't lose your detail, and it's going to merge the pieces together. Then you can just use your smooth brush to kind of smooth out these edges. You can just go around and start adding in some basic details, some of the tendons in the back here of the hands, going from the knuckles back. So beyond this, it's up to you to add as much or as little detail as you want, and make sure you pull up reference too. No matter what kind of art you're working on, it's just a good idea to have reference on hand. I think that is going to do it for this tutorial. Thanks again for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave me a thumbs up and a comment down below to help my channel out. Tune in next week for more tips and tricks on ZBrush, and I will see you next time.